The Middle Ages is one of the most popular settings for video games, as it is an ancient time to serve as a form of escape while remaining relevant. With that in mind, in this video I show you new medieval games that fans of the time can look forward to playing soon. Kinstrife is a medieval fantasy MMORPG that places a strong emphasis on story-driven gameplay and rich lore. Set in a world torn apart by civil war and political intrigue, players must navigate a complex web of alliances, betrayals, and battles. The game offers a deep character customization system, allowing players to shape their own destinies through choices that affect the storyline and the world around them. The game's combat system combines traditional RPG elements with tactical real-time strategy, making each encounter a test of both skill and strategy. One of the unique aspects of Kinstrife is its dynamic political system. Players can rise to power within the game's various factions, influencing decisions and events that shape the entire game world. This feature allows for a highly interactive and ever-changing narrative, where the outcome of the civil war and the fate of the realm depend heavily on player actions. The Quinfall is an epic fantasy MMORPG that immerses players in a vast and intricately designed world filled with magic, ancient ruins, and hidden secrets. The game offers a rich, open-world experience where players can explore diverse landscapes, from towering mountains and dense forests to expansive deserts and mystical swamps. The game's lore is deeply woven into every aspect of the world, encouraging players to uncover the history and mysteries of the Quinfall. The Quinfall features a unique soul-binding system, where players can bind their souls to powerful artifacts and weapons. This mechanic not only enhances the player's abilities but also allows them to unlock special quests and storylines related to the artifact's history. This adds a layer of depth and personalization to the gameplay, as each player's journey can be significantly different based on the artifacts they discover and bind to. Project Awakening is an action RPG developed by Cygames, known for its stunning graphics and intense combat. Set in a high fantasy world filled with mythical creatures and epic landscapes, the game promises a blend of open-world exploration and deep, skill-based combat. Players can engage in battles against colossal monsters, uncover ancient ruins, and embark on quests that delve into the world's rich lore. The game features a dynamic weather and day-night cycle that not only affects the environment but also influences gameplay. For example, certain monsters may only appear during specific times of the day or in particular weather conditions, adding an element of strategy and planning to exploration and combat. This feature enhances the immersive experience and encourages players to adapt their tactics based on the ever-changing world around them. The Awakener, Risen is an action RPG set in a dark fantasy world where players take on the role of a legendary hero risen from the dead to battle against a looming evil. The game combines fast-paced combat with deep role-playing elements, offering players a chance to customize their characters with a variety of skills, weapons, and armor. The narrative-driven gameplay is enriched by a compelling story that unfolds as players progress through the game. One of the standout features of The Awakener, Risen, is its unique resurrection mechanic. Upon death, players are resurrected with a portion of their abilities altered, reflecting their previous life experiences and choices. This mechanic not only keeps the gameplay fresh and challenging but also ties into the game's lore, as the player's character grows and evolves through each resurrection, becoming more powerful and complex. Enotria, The Last Song is a role-playing game set in a beautifully crafted world inspired by Mediterranean mythology and folklore. Players embark on a journey through enchanting landscapes, from sunlit coastal towns to ancient, vine-covered ruins. The game's story revolves around uncovering the secrets of a lost civilization and the mystical songs that hold the key to its history and power. The game features a unique musical mechanic where players can learn and perform ancient songs that have magical effects. These songs can influence the environment, unlock hidden areas, and even alter the course of the story. This mechanic adds a layer of depth and interactivity to the gameplay, encouraging players to explore and experiment with the musical elements of the game to discover their full potential. Dragon Age, Dreadwolf is the highly anticipated fourth installment in the beloved Dragon Age series by BioWare. Set in the magical world of Thedas, this game continues the epic saga of power struggles, mystical creatures, and ancient secrets. Players will embark on a new adventure, encountering familiar faces and new allies as they confront the enigmatic Dreadwolf. The game promises rich storytelling, complex characters, and deep moral choices that affect the world and the narrative. One of the exciting features of Dragon Age, Dreadwolf, is its exploration of the lore surrounding the ancient elven god Finharel, also known as the Dreadwolf. This deity has been a mysterious figure in the series, and players will finally get to uncover his true motives and history. This focus on elven mythology adds a fresh layer to the series' already rich lore, promising fans an intriguing and immersive experience. Mirthwood is a charming and whimsical RPG set in a vibrant, hand-painted world full of magical creatures, bustling villages, and ancient mysteries. Players take on the role of a wandering adventurer who arrives in the quaint town of Mirthwood. Here, they can engage in a variety of activities such as farming, crafting, and exploring the surrounding wilderness. The game emphasizes a relaxed, open-ended gameplay experience where players can choose their own path and make meaningful connections with the townsfolk. One of the standout aspects of Mirthwood is its unique approach to storytelling. The game features a dynamic narrative system where the player's actions and decisions directly influence the world and the storylines of the NPCs. This system ensures that no two playthroughs are the same, as the game world evolves based on the player's choices, creating a highly personalized and engaging experience. Avowed is an epic first-person RPG developed by Obsidian Entertainment, set in the same universe as their critically acclaimed Pillars of Eternity series. Players will explore the world of Eora from a new perspective, engaging in deep, immersive combat and uncovering the mysteries of this rich and detailed world. The game promises a vast open world filled with diverse environments, from ancient ruins and bustling cities to dark dungeons and mystical forests. A key feature of Avowed is its deep integration of magic and combat. Players can wield a variety of powerful spells and abilities, each with unique effects and strategic applications. The game also boasts a robust character customization system, allowing players to tailor their characters to their preferred playstyle. This combination of rich lore, strategic combat, and extensive customization makes Avowed a highly anticipated entry in the RPG genre. Pax Dei is an upcoming MMORPG that transports players to a vast medieval world teeming with adventure, cooperation, and conquest. Players can build their own settlements, form alliances, and engage in large-scale battles for territory and resources. The game emphasizes a player-driven economy and community, focusing on crafting, trading, and building. The immersive world of Pax Dei is designed to evolve based on player interactions and decisions, creating a dynamic and engaging gameplay experience. A unique aspect of Pax Dei is its faith and faction system. Players' actions and decisions influence their standing with various in-game factions, affecting the political landscape and opening up new storylines and quests. This system ensures that the game world is always in flux, providing a living, breathing environment where players can make a tangible impact on the world around them. No Rest for the Wicked is a dark fantasy RPG that plunges players into a grim and unforgiving world filled with supernatural threats and moral dilemmas. Players take on the role of a cursed protagonist who must navigate a treacherous landscape, battling monstrous foes and uncovering dark secrets. The game emphasizes tactical combat, deep character progression, and a branching narrative that adapts to the player's choices. One of the most intriguing features of No Rest for the Wicked is its curse system. The protagonist's curse affects gameplay and story, presenting unique challenges and opportunities. Players must balance the benefits and drawbacks of their curse, making strategic decisions to harness its power while managing its detrimental effects. This mechanic adds a layer of depth and complexity to the game, ensuring that every playthrough is a unique and challenging experience. Kingmakers is a grand strategy game that puts players in the role of a ruler striving to build and maintain a prosperous kingdom. Players must manage resources, expand their territory, and navigate complex political landscapes to ensure the survival and success of their realm. The game offers deep strategic gameplay, with a focus on diplomacy, warfare, and empire building. Players can choose from a variety of factions, each with its own unique strengths and weaknesses, and compete against AI or other players in multiplayer mode. Elden Ring is an action RPG developed by From Software in collaboration with George R.R. Martin. The game is set in a dark fantasy world known as the Lands Between, where players take on the role of a Tarnished, a being rejected by the Elden Ring. The Shadow of the Erdtree DLC expands on the main game story, introducing new characters, areas, and challenges. Players can expect new enemies to battle, weapons and armor to acquire, and mysteries to uncover as they delve deeper into the lore of the lands between. Chrono Odyssey is a fantasy MMORPG that focuses on time travel and epic battles. Players can explore different eras and dimensions, each with its own unique challenges and lore. The game features a dynamic combat system, extensive character customization, and a deep narrative that spans multiple timelines. Gothic 1 Remake is a modern reimagining of the classic action RPG Gothic. Set in a dark and gritty fantasy world, the game follows the story of a nameless hero as they explore a vast open world, battle fearsome creatures, and uncover the secrets of the mysterious island of Karanis. The remake features updated graphics, improved gameplay mechanics, and a reorchestrated soundtrack, while staying true to the original's immersive storytelling and challenging gameplay. Manor Lords is a medieval city-building and real-time strategy game that combines detailed city management with large-scale battles. Players must manage resources, expand their settlements, and train armies to defend against rival lords and invaders. The game offers a realistic medieval setting, with a focus on historical accuracy and deep gameplay mechanics. Players can engage in epic battles with hundreds of units on screen, using tactics and strategy to emerge victorious. Kingdom Come: Deliverance 2 is the highly anticipated sequel to the critically acclaimed RPG Kingdom Come: Deliverance. Set in medieval Bohemia, the game offers a realistic and immersive experience, with a focus on historical accuracy and narrative depth. Players can expect an expansive open world to explore, complex characters to interact with, and challenging quests to undertake. The sequel promises to build on the strengths of the original game, offering a deeper and more immersive medieval experience. Blight Survival is a post-apocalyptic survival game set in a world ravaged by a deadly blight. Players must scavenge for resources, build shelter, and defend themselves against mutated creatures and other survivors. The game features a dynamic weather system, day-night cycle, and a deep crafting system. Players can explore the world, uncovering the mysteries of the blight and the events that led to its spread. Anvil Empires is a strategy game that puts players in control of their own kingdom. Players must build and manage their empire, expand their territory, and lead their armies to victory. The game features a rich storyline, with multiple factions vying for control of the land. Players can choose to ally with other kingdoms or conquer them through military might. The game also offers a multiplayer mode, allowing players to compete against each other for dominance. Crimson Desert is an upcoming open-world action-adventure game set in a medieval fantasy world. Players take on the role of a mercenary leader navigating a war-torn land, battling enemies, and forging alliances. The game features a rich storyline, dynamic weather system, and a vast open world to explore. Players can engage in epic battles, complete quests, and uncover the secrets of the desert. Greedfall 2 is the sequel to the critically acclaimed RPG Greedfall. Set in a fantasy world inspired by 17th century Europe, the game follows the story of a group of settlers on a mysterious island. Players must navigate politics, combat, and exploration as they uncover the secrets of the island and its inhabitants. The sequel promises to expand on the original game's rich storytelling and immersive gameplay. Dungeonborne is a dungeon-crawling RPG where players explore procedurally generated dungeons, battling monsters and collecting loot. The game features a unique combat system that combines real-time action with strategic decision-making. Players can choose from a variety of classes and abilities, customizing their playstyle to suit their preferences. The game also offers a multiplayer mode, allowing players to team up with friends to tackle the most challenging dungeons. The Relic, the First Guardian, is a fantasy RPG that follows the journey of a young hero tasked with protecting a powerful relic from falling into the wrong hands. Players must explore a vast world, battle fierce enemies, and uncover the secrets of the relic. The game features a deep narrative, engaging gameplay, and stunning visuals that bring the world to life. Eternal Tombs is a dark fantasy RPG set in a world where the dead refuse to stay buried. Players must explore ancient tombs, battle undead horrors, and uncover the secrets of a forgotten civilization. The game features a deep, branching storyline with multiple endings based on the player's choices. Players can customize their characters with a variety of abilities and equipment, ensuring a unique experience with each playthrough. Dark Life: Excalibur is a dark fantasy RPG that puts players in the role of a legendary knight on a quest to recover the lost sword Excalibur. Players must battle through hordes of enemies, solve puzzles, and navigate treacherous environments to uncover the sword's whereabouts. The game features a deep combat system with a focus on timing and strategy. Players can upgrade their abilities and equipment as they progress, becoming more powerful in their quest for Excalibur. King Arthur: Legends Rise is a retelling of the classic Arthurian legend, where players take on the role of King Arthur himself. Players must build and manage Camelot, lead armies into battle, and make decisions that will shape the fate of the kingdom. The game features a dynamic world that reacts to the player's choices, with multiple endings based on their decisions. Players can also embark on quests, forge alliances, and engage in epic battles to defend Camelot from its enemies. Godsworn is a fantasy RPG that takes place in a world where the gods have been overthrown and humanity is left to fend for itself. Players must navigate a war-torn landscape, battling both mortal and divine enemies to survive. The game features a deep and engaging story, with multiple factions vying for power and control. Players can choose to align themselves with a faction or strike out on their own, shaping the world and the story through their actions. So, did you like the games I recommended? So leave your like, subscribe to the channel to follow me, and activate the bell because I post a lot of videos on this channel and you can't miss it. Thank you very much for following me this far, and until next time, bye.